Introducing first, from 3 Mile Island, weighing in at 235 pounds, Dr. Ooze, Brock Hall.
The definition of nuclear heat in this business, folks. Yours truly, two-time Hall of Famer, two-time Emmy Award winner, The Thrill, here ringside with you, up in the Statler and Waldorf booth with the one and only Sam Eli, here for HWE's live at the Tarlton, and welcome to the second and final semifinal match of the Summer Series 2025 tournament. Sam, we're in for a good one, and we're here for someone that absolutely everyone loves to hate in Dr. Ooze.
Dr. Ooze, the new moniker, Brock Hall, same guy, new tricks. This guy's a problem already.
I've never met a person who ever liked this man. I swear the name fits him well. It feels like he leaves a trail of slime wherever he goes. I've never seen someone with an expression more perpetually sour than Brock Hall.
Absolutely. He's been rubbing shoulders and getting some attention online based on some recent events that he's been involved in. But you're right, Thrill. This guy leaves that trail of slime, bad taste in everybody's mouth, and that was before he became Dr. Ooze.
Indeed. The man earned himself a bye in the Summer Series tournament back in April at the Barrel House Blitz when he beat your boy Roy. But the winner of this match faces Roy, surprisingly, in the finals of the Summer Series tournament. Can you imagine if that ends up being a rematch?
You know, if Brock Hall is the competitor that I think he is, you know that he's going to want that to be the match. He's got to be licking his chops, looking ahead to that, but he can't look past his opponent tonight.
Don't say Brock Hall licking his chops. I'm not sure that's an image anybody needs in their dome.
You got that right.
It's always the same.
Speaking of his opponent,
And his opponent, from your local arcade, weighing in at 198 pounds, he is the Grappling Geek, Jax Johnson!
Johnson may be the surprise of the Summer Series tournament so far, Sam.
I did not have him on my bracket. That's how overlooked he was in the moment, but ever since he came in and made a statement in that first round, he is now the dark horse of this tournament.
Not only is he called this in a backstage interview that I did with him back at the Barrel House, he calls this the Summer Submission Series. He tapped out Axel Rico at round one, and he said then he has even more submission maneuvers in store for this tournament that he hasn't even busted out yet.
He's got a deep bag. I'm not surprised at all that he got the tap-out victory over Axel Rico. He has that potential in him to come out on top in every match, and you know he's going to pull out some more here against Brock Hall.
And this is a rematch that Brock Hall probably didn't want to see. Don't forget, Johnson beat Brock Hall by submission back in February at Game On. That was Brock Hall's first loss in a 12-month span. This is not someone he wanted to draw in the semis, but here we are for the rematch.
Jax Johnson, that bag of tricks Brock Hall is familiar with, but like you said, Jax has some new things in store here. He is the resident grappling geek for a reason, and Brock Hall might just find out something new here.
Jax Johnson brings a hell of a lot of charisma to the ring, let alone a lot of that video game savvy. We may see some maneuvers straight out of Contra tonight. And Brock Hall finally drops the lab coat and is ready for action here.
Throws the lab coat to the ref. We might be getting on here now. Brock Hall looks ready for Jax.
The second of our Summer Series 2025 tournament semifinal matches, folks. There's the bell, we're underway. The winner faces your boy Roy. Still can't wrap my head around that one. In the finals of the tournament. So there is a lot on the line here, Sam.
And the crowd agrees with you, Thrill. There's so much on the line here, and they are ready for it.
The crowd is always ready to see Brock Hall get his ass kicked, no question about it. Can the Grappling Geek Jax Johnson do something about it? He seems to be so far seasoning on that leg, driving him into the ropes.
Speaking of grappling, he tries to pick that leg right away, but Brock, smartly, right to the ropes, breaks that hold.
Oh, and look at this. Jax Johnson calling Brock Hall a chicken, if not a rooster. Not a red one, though.
Well, he's been called worse before, so I don't think that's going to get quite under the feathers of Brock Hall.
By you, by me, by that chick at the bar, by just about everybody.
Exactly. Here he goes, and we might be getting a new lockup or something here from Jax. We'll see.
The next person to like Brock Hall will be the first person. How can you cheer against Jax Johnson? The man wrestles in a bow tie and suspenders. He's a fashion plate.
He's a hard man to hate, that's for sure.
Exactly. I'd go up against him in a game of Super Tecmo Bowl anytime. Probably kick my butt, though.
You know, Tecmo Bowl is something that he brags about, so I don't know if that's the game to challenge him. And he goes right back to that leg pick.
Oh, there's a long tradition in this company of people playing Super Tecmo Bowl. I always lose to them, though.
Brock Hall fights off that leg pick a second time.
And here's a shocker. Brock Hall talking crap to his opponent. Oh, big shot there and shoves off Johnson. Brock looking for the kick. Ooh, but Johnson smart. Leg whip takes him down.
And Jax goes to that leg trap again.
Ooh, driving down the elbow. And look, this is wrenching on that. Any submission maneuver you can think of, Jax Johnson has in his arsenal, and he ain't afraid to try it.
Very interesting from Jack going right at the leg, right from the jump. You saw it. He went for that leg pick right away, and he's sticking to that game plan. He has thoughts in mind here for tonight.
He has his target, and it is locked on. Look at this roll through by Jackson. Unbelievable.
You know he did his homework for Dr. Ooze tonight, having a clear game plan here, trying to get this quick tap out.
No question about it. Oh, he's too close to the ropes. Brock Hall manages to get to the ropes, and Johnson has to break the hold.
And he breaks it clean.
Now Johnson dragging Dr. Ooze to the middle of the ring. Still got to get a hold of those feet. What can he do?
Oh, he's setting up something here, but right back to the legs.
He's thinking of something. He's looking for that step through. Are we thinking sharpshooter, Texas Cloverleaf? He's got a lot of options he can go with, Sam.
Ooh, he goes with a classic stomp.
When in doubt, just stomp the man's guts out. I can dig that.
You know, a wise man once said to me, punches and kicks always work, and Jax just showed us just that just now.
That's one to grow on, folks.
Another. Ooh.
Oh, look at that. Ooh, Brock Hall was smart as hell with the kick to the butt. Oh, big clothesline out of that corner. Look at Johnson racking his head in pain.
Ooh, he turned Johnson inside out with that. Maybe went to the leg a little bit too many times. Brock Hall finally got wise to it, kicks him right into that second turnbuckle.
But you can see the pain on Brock's face, trying to wake those legs back up, trying to shake off the pain in his sternum after that initial attack by Johnson here in this Summer Series 2025 semifinal match.
Oh, and the ref's got to get in there and break. There we go.
Yep, count 5 administered nicely by our official there. Poor Johnson's face is dragged across the ropes there by Dr. Ooze. That's the kind of sportsmanship you expect out of Brock Hall.
Ooh, and looks like Brock has his own game plan in mind, going right back to the arm.
Using as much of that 5 count as he can. It's despicable, but it's within the rules technically, as long as he breaks it in time.
Absolutely. Absorbed Jax's offense, shakes it off on the legs, and now he's employing his own game plan here.
And now big shots here by Johnson, fighting back out of that corner. Ooh, Brock responds in kind and knocks down the opponent.
Turns him around with that right hand.
Now Brock Hall is wrenching away again, using that 5 count.
He's going to use every bit that he can. You know he doesn't want to fall out of this Summer Series after earning that bye.
Roger that. The poor Grappling Geek is face stuck between the Brock Hall and the turnbuckle. Oh, but a nice roll up here. Cover. Count of 2. Not enough.
And we're right back up. Ooh, you know,
Brock Hall reached all the way around his head and hit the back of his neck on that one, Sam.
Brock Hall earned that bye by beating your boy Roy. He missed the last event, taking some well-earned time off by way of that win. And you think he would come back with a little rust, maybe a little bit of a slowdown, but he's firmly in control here.
Well, when you're that slimy, it's hard to rust. Everything's well lubricated.
You got that right.
They call him Dr. Ooze for a reason, Belly.
The Ooze keeping him slick here, even as Jax tries to fight back.
Yeah, the Ooze has no secret. Sorry, Kevin Nash. But look at this. Up and... Oh, look at that. Johnson escapes. He's got that nice gut wrench from behind. Ooh, nice go behind there by Brock Hall. Ooh,
kicks the leg again.
Down he goes. And, yeah, like you said, Sam, look at that targeting there by Jax Johnson. Just wrenching away in that left leg. The Grappling Geek has his target picked out.
Right back to the back of that knee in that Brock Lock-esque hold there. Ooh, I didn't even see what that was, but it looks like Jax is holding his eye.
Yeah. I'm guessing some underhanded and nefarious tactics by Brock Hall. That wouldn't be out of character at all.
You know what? He's known for it. I wouldn't be surprised, but expertly, he did it out of the view of the ref and out of our view, so we don't know quite what he did.
Right you are. Oh, Codebreaker out of nowhere.
Oh, that might be it. It looks like Jack's out. Slow to the cover.
Brock Hall may be advancing to the finals here. Cover, count of 2. No! Jax Johnson kicks out. This fight continues.
That lazy cover might have done him in there as Jax gets the elbow up without any leverage on that other shoulder there.
It wouldn't be the first time that laziness and disdain for his opponent has cost Brock Hall in the squared circle, Sam.
You got that right, and as he tries to stay in control here, the crowd firmly behind Jax.
Oh, look at this nice short arm clothesline just plants Jax Johnson. This could be over.
Still no cover. Brock taking his time here, not capitalizing on the damage that he's been doing.
He can take time to make an Urkel reference, but not time to cover his opponent. This is the semifinals of the Summer Series tournament, Brock. Focus.
This definitely shows the arrogance of Brock Hall. It shows how confident he is in his abilities here. However, unadvised it would be. Takes Jax down again.
Another short arm lariat. Again, this is why no one likes Brock Hall in or out of the locker room, as I'm sure you can attest to.
Absolutely. Without throwing salt on the wound here, I will say that while he's in control, he's taken too much time. I know it's a hallmark for...
Oh, by all means, throw salt. You know what that does to snails.
You're right. He might need some. He might actually do him some good here, as he talks trash to Jax, to the ref, and to the crowd all at the same time.
And poor Jax Johnson on the receiving end of these 5-second chokes.
Brock Hall might be trying to make an example here after taking a month off by way of his bye victory.
Right you are, Sam. He might be making a statement both to HWE and to your boy Roy, who awaits the winner of this one in the tournament finals. Coming up soon, the Braille House Blitz. Off the ropes here. Oh, big drop kick from Jax Johnson, and Brock is rocked.
And that extra time that Brock took might be biting him in the butt here.
Half the suspenders are gone. Jax Johnson doesn't care. Bulldog follow-up plants Brock.
Huge bulldog for Jax Johnson, getting back into this one, finding the separation that he needs.
And he is feeling it. Oh, look at that. Gut wrench. Nope, not out of there. Brock back up to his feet now. Sends him across the way into the ropes. Here comes swing and a miss on the lariat. Here comes Johnson. Oh!
Low drop kick this time from Jax, mixing it up.
Always smart. Go for those legs. Oh, looking for a cutter. No.
Ooh!
Off of the rope, suplex, incredible cover, count of 2, not enough.
Oh, that was a close one, getting caught up in the ropes, but it didn't slow him down as he goes right back to the legs thrill.
And Johnson not slowing down at all, like you said. Even more submission maneuvers, pulling them out of everywhere. You mentioned his bag. It's a deep one that he's secured because he's got a whole lot of bag of tricks. We're seeing a new submission maneuver out of Jax Johnson almost every time here, Sam.
He is turning Dr. Ooze into a pretzel here as he turns his legs this way and that, trying to keep him in the center of the ring here.
He might be the only man to put Dr. Ooze finally back in the petri dish where he belongs. But so close to the ropes there. But Johnson, smart as all hell, drags him to the middle. And Brock Hall has nowhere to go. And look at this. Back to those legs again, Sam.
Reapplying the hold in the middle of the ring. Very smart veteran move to bring him away from the ropes, back into that neutral spot.
Ooh. Oh, Brock Hall with a big right hand to the temple. It's the only way he got out of that. His ACL was in jeopardy if he'd have stayed in that hold much longer.
And his legs are wobbling underneath him after that face buster.
Plants Jax Johnson in the middle of the ring cover. Count of 2, is this it? No! Jax Johnson kicks out, and this fight keeps going on.
It doesn't get much closer than that. Look at Jax. It took every ounce of strength in him to get out of that kick out.
Brock Hall now back in command, but for how long with this match? They've both gone back and forth for how long, and you can just see the toll that the impact has taken on Brock Hall, who rolls out of the ring. Now he's...
Whoa, where's he going?
He's digging under the apron, folks. He's looking for something underneath the ring. Jax Johnson taking the center cover, and he's got that chair.
He's got a chair thrill.
That's that custom chair that he's brought to more than one match.
Ref is going to be tested here now with that chair in play.
This is under standard rules. This should be a DQ hit. He tries to use it. Referee, having none of it, seizes the chair.
Thank goodness he got
Looks
that
to get rid of it. Wait a minute. What's Brock Hall got in his hand?
Oh! What was that?
There was some kind of foreign object in his hand. No question about it.
Something blinding.
He gets it up. Oh! Lands the unprettier. Cover. Count of 2, and that is it.
Here is your winner, and advancing to the finals of the Summer Series Tournament, Dr. Ooze, Brock Hall.
Typical nefarious maneuvering from Dr. Ooze. See, brings in the chair that everybody can see. The referee has to handle that, and then he pulls something else out and whacks the poor Grappling Geek with it. Foul play.
You know, we've seen this before, Thrill. I'm certain of it. That had to have been that textbook Ooze from Brock Hall there. He is a problem, I'll tell you this right now. Someone has got to put a stop to Dr. Ooze.
And it looks like it's going to fall to your boy Roy in a rematch from what we saw earlier.
You know, I have all the confidence in the world for your boy Roy. I really do. But if Brock is able to employ that Ooze in the finals, he might be the one walking away from the Summer Series.
Our officials going to need his eyes in the back of their head for this one. Brock Hall oozing away his way back to the locker room. Victorious tonight. We're getting a little help ringside here for the Grappling Geek, Jax Johnson, who made a hell of a run in the 2025 Summer Series tournament. He ought to be proud of it, but unfortunately he falls to the nefarious hands of Brock Hall tonight. Dr. Ooze and your boy Roy will reunite in the finals of the Summer Series tournament. That will be one hell of a rematch, and we've still got more to come here from the Tarlton. Yours truly, two-time Emmy Award winner, two-time Hall of Famer, The Thrill, backstage at Live at the Tarlton with the Grappling Geek, Jax Johnson. Jax, first of all, are your eyes okay? Is medically cleared? Are you doing all right?
Doing a little bit fine. Can't really see, but I had that match won. And Brock Hall going to do that dirty tactic of you throwing your ooze at me. Oh, you lucky that we're 1-1 now. And if we ever get a third match, best believe I'm going to whoop that ass and I'm going to tap y'all like I did back in January.
You did say you were turning this tournament into the Summer Series of Submissions tournament. You were that close to taking out Brock Hall. Then he busts out the chemical weapons on you. Unfortunately, you're out of the tournament now, so where do you go forward from here?
Just looking forward to like whatever's next happening in September, trying to bounce back, hopefully get my eyes together. And like, going back here, going to show these fans what a grappling can do.
I wouldn't count this man out. He's got more continues than a Konami code. Watch out for this guy.